Hello everyone, and once again, welcome back to another review. Today I want to talk about Jurassic World 2 Fallen Kingdom, my third most anticipated movie of the year. If you all don't know, I am also a fan of the Jurassic Park movies. I remember the time that the original movie aired on a Spanish channel. It got me hooked on the movies. I also remember watching Jurassic World just 3 years back. Had to see it in 3D though, at that time. But still, I had a great time watching it. Going to this movie, does it have what it takes to build its kingdom? Let's figure it out. In the movie, the island of Isla Nublar is on the brink of a volcanic eruption. My mistake. And the characters Owen and Claire and the others decide to save the dinosaurs inhabiting that island while discovering a greedy conspiracy. Basically, like a quarter of this movie felt like a rehash of another movie released earlier this year, which is the movie Rampage, but it doesn't mean it's flat out terrible. Like the first hour of the movie is one of my favorite parts, mainly because a new dinosaur introduced in the movie, the Carnotaurus, though not nearly as big as the one in Disney's Dinosaur. The second act, however, felt like filler. I was like, introduce more dinos already. But only at times. I felt like some of it was just boring. The last 20 to 30 minutes were what I find intense. The film shifts to like the Conjuring type deal. Most of the characters were trying to run from something both cool and terrifying at the same time. However, it's how that segment ended that made me felt bamboozled, because it was a bit of a lackluster as it was visually. For the dinosaurs, there are a few featured majorly in the movie, both old and new, like the T-Rex, which appeared more throughout the movie as opposed to that big climactic scene near the end of the previous movie, and I enjoyed it every time it's on the screen. And also the Carnotaurus, which had a bit of a moment to shine, but most of the time it's just like a clumsy oaf. And then there's Blue, the Velociraptor. There were two parts with her that I felt like the urge to screaming, "Please don't die," and quote. And then there's the Stygimoloch, that's how I pronounce it. It doesn't appear until near the end, however. And then you have the Indoraptor, which is another generic hybrid after the Indominus from the previous movie. It looks both cool and terrifying, like I said. It had the potential of being more dangerous than the Indominus, at least that's what they keep saying in the movie, but that's the thing. Had. Because it proved to be weak. They keep saying what I just said, yet it couldn't even take down a single regular raptor, which was half of its size. Darn, I wish I have more privacy for this. Moving on to the characters, only 3 returned from the previous film, along with another character from the original movies. For Owen, although hilarious and fun to watch, just like the last film, there's not much new added to this character, other than a videotape containing him training the raptors when they were little. And Claire has added a bit of a personality here than in the previous film. I'll just say that, because in the original, she just sounds pretty bland. And then there's Dr. Wu. He doesn't appear as much as he did in the previous film, so not much there. But I will give this movie a plus for bringing back one of the characters from the original movies, Ian Malcolm. But then there are 2 of the new characters, and I cannot stand them. There is this character named Franklin, and he's just a stereotypical wimpy guy who screams like, he screams really like a girl, and I have seen too much of that by now. And then there's this girl with the glasses, like, her name is Zia, I think. At least I think that's her name. She almost always acts tough, and it gets annoying to me at times. There's a little girl, and I'll just say this. I have a heart of caring for kids. However, there's one part with her in the movie that I felt like there was a rehash of a recently released video game called Detroit Become Human. And then there's, like, let's see, what's his name? Oh, yes, Eli Mills. Let's say he's one of the definitions of greed. I will say that there is one part of the movie that made me want to shed a tear, so I'll give this film a plus for it. I can't say this movie is terrible nor something great, just somewhere in between. There's still some enjoyment that I found. If they ever make a third movie, I want them to bring in the Ceratosaurus from the third movie so I can see how it can handle against a different dinosaur of its own size, that is being the Carnotaurus. Just want to put that out there. So I'm going to give Jurassic World 2 a 6.5 out of 10. I think it's safe to say that the most accurate title for this movie should have been Jurassic World Become Human, but that's just me. Okay, and now I'm caught up on movies, so join me next time for my review for Ant-Man 2, and also for more Kingdom Hearts 1.5 videos. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down your thoughts on this movie if you saw it, and as usual, hope you all have a great day.